that everybody that was at the other link has an opportunity to come to this link. And to also let you guys know that this particular practice is for a particular charity called A Life You Can Save. So, A Life You Can Save is an organization that combats extreme poverty. And right now, when you sign up for an Interdimension TV membership, 50% of that will be donated to A Life That You Can Save. So it's a win-win, a win for you, and a win for people that are in need. So you can find that link and find that information below after this practice is done, as a way of supporting that and also supporting your yoga practice. So speaking of yoga practice, we are going to move through a 45-minute power yoga practice. Make sure you have your yoga mat if you want to have some props. Happy holidays, by the way. As you can see, we have our Christmas tree set up back here. We have a few presents. There'll be more, but some presents starting to collect underneath the tree. Wishing you and your loved ones a very happy holidays, and also a happy new year here in a couple of weeks. All right, so I think that we should definitely get started. We have 45 minutes, so let's go ahead and begin. We're going to start this power yoga growing and giving practice by coming down onto our backs into reclining. And as you get onto the back, come into a reclining teepee, spreading the feet out about the width of the mat, and then allow the knees to knock in towards each other for what we call reclining teepee position. And then place one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, your heart. We're going to start off with a little pranayama, what we call Viloma number 1. In this particular breathing practice and method, we will pause the breath in the middle of the inhalation, and then we will complete the inhalation all the way to the top, and then the exhale will be uninterrupted. So I'll guide you through. We'll begin by taking a deep inhale through the nose, filling the lungs up with breath. And then out the mouth, exhale, let it all go. And then we begin. So inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, pause the breath. And then inhale, completing the breath all the way to the top for 4, 5, 6. Exhale out the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, pause the breath. Inhale all the way to the top for 4, 5, 6. Exhale out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more rounds. Inhale 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale all the way for 4, 5, 6. Exhale out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 more round. Inhale 1, 2, 3, pause. Inhale all the way to the top for 4, 5, 6. Exhale out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a big inhale through the nose. And then out the mouth, exhale, let it go. And then from here, for a moment, grab your shins, draw your knees, your thighs into your belly. Set the feet flat on the ground, heels close in towards the hips, arms extend out in front of you as we now set up for the flowing bridge. So on an inhale, slowly lift the arms, lift your belly, lift your hips. And then as you exhale, reversing that, slowly lowering the arms and the lower back down. Inhale and exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, expand, open up, and exhale, lower slowly back down. 1 more time. Inhale and exhale, lower slowly back down. Good. Now grab the shins, draw your knees, your thighs into your belly, and then gently rock and roll your way up. Tabletop pose, all fours position. From here, we're going to lift the left leg off the ground parallel to the floor. Extend the right arm straight out in front of you for sunbird. So actively drawing down into that left hand. Take an inhale to draw the extended limbs out away from each other. And then elbow to knee, exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, pull out. Exhale, curl it back in. Inhale, reach out. Tabletop pose. Sit everything back down, and then other side. Lift your right leg up. Extend your left arm straight out in front of you. Take a moment to feel that connection to the ground. Then take a big inhale, expand out. Elbow to knee, exhale, curl in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, draw out. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, pull out. Tabletop pose, sit everything down. From here, step back to plank pose, upper push-up position. Taking a couple breaths as you find that diagonal from your heels all the way up through the top of your head. Shift the weight forward. Take a goodbye inhale. And then lower slow all the way down to your belly on the exhale. Release the tops of the feet. And then check this out. As you inhale, lift your chest up and draw your right heel in towards your right hip. And then exhale, lower down. Other side. Inhale, chest up, left heel in. And then exhale, lower back down. Now this time, both feet draw in. Inhale, lift that chest up. And then exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes, lift your hips, drop your head. And welcome everybody to our first down dog of this power yoga growing and giving practice. So they say the key to living is growing and giving. And every day, if we can invoke that growth through embracing challenges, moving through adversity, moving through the great lessons that inevitably arise within our lives, then we have a greater capacity to give. And by giving to others, it creates a virtuous cycle where we continue our growth. So throughout this class, through any challenge that arises, see if you can embrace it, enjoy it, and know that the growth is there so that you have more to give in your relationships, more to give in every dimension of your life. Spread the fingers wide, wrap the outer shoulders back. Take a goodbye inhale, stretch back. And then as you exhale, go ahead and walk your feet forward to the top of the mat, spreading the feet out the width of the hips. Slide the hands up to the shins right beneath the knees. And then flat back on the inhale, draw your spine out. Forward fold, exhale, let it go. Then as you inhale, rise and float both arms all the way up. And then exhale, both hands, prayer position, right in front of your chest, right in front of your heart. Now on the inhale, spread the arms out, lean back, gently look up for what we call W arms. And then on the exhale, hands back to prayer. Let's do 2 more like that. Inhale, lean back, look up. Exhale, hands back to prayer. 1 more time. Inhale And then exhale, palms together. Beautiful. Now circle the arms up above you as you inhale, upward salute. And then as you exhale, bring your hands behind your lower back, interlace the fingers. Pull your knuckles down, take an inhale, draw the chest up, gently lean back, and then fold over and down into that nice, delicious shoulder release. Take a couple breaths there. So the breath rhythmically moving in and out through the nostrils, in and out through the nose. And as the breath flows in and the breath flows out, allowing it to move across the back of the throat. So you create that sound of ujjayi. Take one last deep inhale, goodbye. And then exhale, both hands release down. Flat back on the inhale. Step back to plank pose, pause there, upward push up. Lift the right hand up to left shoulder as you inhale. Set it down as you exhale, other side. Left hand up, right shoulder inhale. Set it down back to plank on the exhale. Take a goodbye inhale, plank, and then lower slow as you exhale. Right foot draws in, cobra. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, lower down, other side. Inhale, left foot in, chest up. Exhale, back down. Now both feet in. Inhale, arching the spine. And then exhale back, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths there. As you breathe into whatever it is that you're feeling. So listening to that language of sensation, your body's communication system to you, helping to guide you into the sweet spot to these poses. Wrap those outer shoulders back, press firm between the thumbs and the indexes. Take an inhale, stretch back, deepen in. And then on the exhale, walk your feet, top of the mat. Flat back on the inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise and float both arms up. Exhale, both hands to prayer. W arms, inhale, gently lean back, look up. Exhale, hands back to prayer. Circle those arms up on the inhale. And then hands around behind the lower back on the exhale, interlace. Inhale, chest up. And then exhale, fold over and down. Take a goodbye inhale there. Deepen that shoulder stretch. And then exhale, both hands release down. Flat back on the inhale, either hands at shins or fingers on the floor. Step back to plank, pause there. Right hand, left shoulder, inhale, tap. Exhale, set it on the mat. Inhale, tap right shoulder. Exhale, set it down. Take a goodbye inhale there. And then lower down, strong and steady on the out breath. Right foot in, inhale, chest up. Exhale, lower down. Other side, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Both feet bend in. Inhale, expand across the chest. And exhale back, downward facing dog. All right, you guys, that feels pretty good for those. Let's go ahead and move on from there. So take an inhale, stretch back as you drive down to the undersides of your knuckles. And then as you exhale, walk your feet forward. Flat back on the inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Feet together, bend the knees, squat back. And then chair pose. So take those arms and reach those all the way up as you shift the weight back into the heels and back into the hips. Arms reach up, fingers spread. Take an inhale, reach up to the fingers, and then belly on thighs, arms behind. Inhale, back to chair. And then as you exhale, we're going to stand up, W arms, gently lean back, look up. Chair pose on the inhale, sit back, lift up and reach. And then forward fold on the exhale, dive and release. Flat back on the inhale. And then step or jump back, lower down, vinyasa on the exhale. Cobra or upward dog, inhale. And then down dog, exhale. From here, float the right leg up as you inhale. Right knee, right tricep, exhale. Right knee, right wrist, inhale. Right knee, right tricep, exhale. Extend the right leg back, inhale. And then right foot top of the mat, exhale, belly on top of right thigh. Reach your arms down by your sides. Drive down through the lower body, and then inhale, rise, crescent pose. Take those arms and reach those vertical to the sky. Take your right knee, right thigh, and bend it deep so it's horizontal to the ground. Take another inhale, reach up, and then belly on right thigh, arms sweep back. Inhale, crescent, rise up. Now spread the arms out, little bend in the elbows, prana mudra. So we pull the shoulder blades together. We expand across the chest, the heart, the lungs. Now let's pulse this. Straighten the front right leg. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, bend the knees, spread the arms wide. 2 more. Inhale, straighten and rise. Exhale, bend that front thigh, arms wide. 1 more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bend the leg, arms wide. Now keep that front knee bent. And then inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, vinyasa. So 1 long exhale lowers you down. Followed by a huge inhale. And then down dog, exhale, other side. Left leg up, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Lower it on the inhale. Lift it on the exhale. Extend it back, inhale. Flow it deep, exhale. Belly on thigh. Arms reach down by the sides. Establish the foundation to the low body. And then from that strong foundation, inhale, float the upper body all the way up above. Take those little fingers, turn those in slightly. Take a big inhale, reach up. Belly on thigh, arms behind. Inhale, float back up, light like a feather. Spread those arms out wide, prana mudra. So feel the energy, feel the goodness, feel the generosity that exists within the middle of the chest, the heart being fully expressed. Straighten that front leg, inhale, arms up, rise. Exhale, bend the thigh, arms wide. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower and spread. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, bend that front thigh. Now inhale, reach those arms up, goodbye. And then vinyasa, smooth as can be, lower down. Followed by that big inhale, chest up. And exhale, down dog. As you draw that tailbone up. And we prepare to bring a little bit of cardio now into the mix. So this next phase of our practice, we call this second warm-up series, where we find more of a flow. And if at any point you want to take a break, drop the knees, come back to child's pose is always there. If you're with us, here we go. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, walk or lightly jump, top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Fold, exhale, bend the knees. Chair pose, inhale, arms up. Belly on thighs, arms behind. Inhale, chair up. Stand up, W arms, lean back, out breath. Back to chair on the inhale. Forward fold on that exhale. Flat back, inhale. Step or jump back, lower down. Vinyasa, exhale. Cobra up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. In the flow, right leg up, inhale. Right knee, right tricep, exhale. Lower it to the wrist, inhale. Lift it back up, exhale. Extend the leg back, inhale. Flow it deep, exhale. Crescent pose, inhale, come up. Belly on thigh, arms behind. Inhale, rise, lift up. Spread those arms out. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, arms up one time. Bend the front thigh, arms wide. Inhale, crescent, arms up. And then vinyasa, lower down with upper body strength. Inhale, backward bend. Exhale, down dog. Other side, left leg up, inhale. Left knee, left arm, exhale. Lowered, inhale. Lifted, exhale. Extend it back, inhale. Float it deep, exhale. Inhale, crescent, come on up. Belly on thigh, arms behind. Inhale, crescent, rise up. Spread those arms out, prana mudra. Straighten the leg, inhale, come up. Exhale, bend the knees, spread out. Arms up, inhale, reach, maybe lean back. And then vinyasa, lower down towards that yoga mat. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down dog. Let's keep it going. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, walker spring. Top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Fold, exhale, bend the knees. Chair pose, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, belly on thighs. Inhale, chair. Stand up, W arms spread. Inhale, back to chair. Forward fold, exhale. Flat back, inhale. Vinyasa on the exhale. Inhale, cobra, up dog. Exhale, back, down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Right knee, right tricep, exhale. Lowered, inhale. Lifted, exhale. Extend the leg back, inhale. Flow deep, exhale. Inhale, rise, arms up. Belly on thighs, arms back. Inhale, come up. Exhale, spread out. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms up. Exhale, bend the knee, arms wide. Now inhale, both arms up. This time, let's bring the hands around behind the lower back. Interlace the fingers. Draw the arms towards straight. Give the backs of those arms a nice little stretch. Now start to lean forward on the inhale and then take flight on the exhale. So you're balancing on that right foot, right leg, and the breath is still steady, even, and smooth. If it got a little choppy, all good. See if you can smooth the breath back out. Now from here, spread those arms out wide so you're in airplane balancing pose. And then we'll challenge the balance a little more by bending the right knee as you inhale. Straighten the leg, come up, exhale. Two more, inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg, rise. One more time. Inhale, bend that knee. Exhale, straighten it. Take a goodbye inhale. Float the left toes to the back. Arms up above. Inhale, crescent. And then warrior two. Let's turn the corner. So spread those feet out a nice stable distance. Line your front right heel up with your back inner left arch. And notice the right toes forward. Right underneath the right hand, right arm. Left arm in alignment with that right arm. Beautiful. Now straighten the front leg. Inhale, arms up. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, back down. Warrior two. Two more times. Inhale, float up. And then exhale, float it down. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Now reach the left hand forward. Grab your right wrist. And then reverse warrior with that little extra hand grip. Keep that front knee bending deep as you use your left hand to draw your torso back and stretch across the whole entire right side torso. So you get long and you get spacious. One last inhale there. And then exhale back. Warrior two pose. Now let's straighten the right knee, right leg. Scoot the back foot in a little bit closer. Line the feet up about heel to heel. And then on the inhale, you're going to reach out to that right arm. And then right hand comes down. Left arm goes up, triangle pose. Now I have my right hand on my right ankle, right shin. You could have it on your foot. You could grab a block and use that as well, placing the block on the outside of the foot. Keeping that breath nice and rich. Take that left hand and bring it around behind your lower back, and either rest your left hand on the low back, or if it's available for you, you can actually grab onto your inner thigh. So you come into a deep wrap there. Keep extending and lengthening out through the torso, through the spine. Always keeping the breath and the flow and the mind in that yoga zone, the zone of presence and the zone of awareness. So awareness infuses everything you do. Start to bend that front right knee as you inhale. I'm going to grab my block here and then wrap half moon, shifting the weight forward onto that front right foot, right leg, balancing there in the wrap. Now you want to flex the back left foot, drive out through the left heel, your back left leg long and strong, your mind steady, equanimous, and calm. Now let's release the wrap. So left arm comes up, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, or option for Chapasana, where you bend the left heel in, you reach back with the left hand, and then you grab onto that left foot and you come into a deep stretch for that left hip. So the breath is the underbelly of support through the poses. Doing power yoga without breathing is like surfing without a wave, or sailing without wind, or rafting without a river current. So you always want to have that breath full. Now, if you have your left foot back to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, put a little bend into that right knee, and then float step back to warrior two, stick in that landing. Reverse that warrior, inhale, come on back. And then exhale, windmill the hands down to the ground, step back to plank, up or push up, pause there. Bring the feet together side by side, spin onto the outer edge of the right foot, side plank, left arm up, right hand low. If you want less intensity, you're going to drop the right knee down and modify. If you want more intensity, you're going to lift your left leg up a couple of feet. If you want more intensity, you're going to bend the left heel in. You're going to reach back with your left hand, just like you did in Chapasana, and you're going to grab that left foot. And then if you want more intensity than that, take your bottom right arm and extend it up and out. But good luck with that. That's advanced yoga, because that's all about levitation. If you have the left foot, left leg back, left arm high, take a goodbye inhale there, and then left hand to the ground, back to plank. Now, setting up for 3 yogi style push-ups. And remember, the greater the challenge, the greater the growth. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, rise all the way. 2 more. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, rise up. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, plank. Now take an inhale there, and then lower slow all the way down onto your belly. Whew, good. Now extend the arms behind you, and then lift your legs, lift your head, lift your arms. Shalabhasana. Now notice your heels about the same width as your sit bones. Inner thighs spiral up, arms and fingertips reach back. Now from here, let's bring the arms slightly forward, bending the elbows 90 degrees. And then from here, you're going to extend your arms straight out in front beyond the mat as you inhale. And then bend the elbows, lift the chest higher, exhale. Inhale, arms forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, chest higher. One more like that. Inhale forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift higher. Now hold there as you inhale, and then release down, hands next to ribs. Exhale. Cobra. Inhale, Bhujang Asana. Snake the body through. And then exhale back, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Left knee, left tricep, exhale. Remember these? Left knee down, inhale. Lift it up, exhale. Extend the leg back, inhale. Flow it deep, exhale. Inhale, crescent, rise up. Belly on thigh, arms back. Inhale, float up. Exhale, open arms wide. Straighten the leg one time, inhale, rise. Exhale, bend the knee, arms wide. Now inhale, arms come up. Hands behind the lower back. Interlace those fingers. Draw those knuckles back. Keep that breath and that flow as we prepare to challenge the balance again. Start to lean forward on the inhale. Shift up onto that front left foot, left leg as you exhale. And see if you can get aerodynamic through the body. So right leg pierces back, heart extends forward and out. Beautiful. Now spread those arms out as you catch the wind current of your breath. From here, bend the left knee, inhale, float down. Exhale, straighten the leg, rise up. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg. One more time. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Hold good by inhale there. Crescent pose with grace, right toes back. Arms up, inhale, reach, ascend. And then exhale, warrior two. This time, opening to the right. Getting that alignment set. Finding precision through the asana, through the posture, through the pose. Coming back relentlessly to the rhythm of breath. Flowing in and out through the nose. And your breath is your ultimate companion to support and to guide you through this 45-minute growing and giving flow. From here, front leg straight, inhale, arms up. Exhale, back down, warrior two. Inhale, float up. Exhale, float down. Inhale, ascend. And then exhale, descend. Right hand reaches forward, grab your left wrist. And then reverse that warrior with that little hand grip. And see if you can breathe into your left ribs. And breathe into your left lung. One more inhale there, accentuate your stretch. And then back to warrior two, straighten that front leg. Shorten the stance up a little bit. It should feel nice, triangle pose, left arm out, inhale. And then left hand comes down, right arm up to the sky. See where it feels good to position your head, your neck, whether you're looking down, off to the side, or maybe up towards that right arm, ascending. Start to rotate the right palm back behind you. Take that right hand and either bring it to the low back or grab onto your inner thigh, whatever works for you and your body. And then draw your sternum forward and out, away from your sacrum. Roll that right chest open so you give your inner chest and your inner shoulder a nice deep stretch. So very important. At the same time you're building strength within the body, you're never accumulating tension. You're building strength, but you're also increasing mobility, suppleness, and length. Turn the gaze down. Start bending that left knee. Have your block close by if you want it. And then bound, half moon, Baddha, Ardha Chandrasana. How's your breath? Did you hold it? Did it become choppy, erratic? If so, smooth it back out and encourage it to stay deep. Now from here, right arm comes back up. Traditional Ardha Chandrasana, you can stay there, or you can bend the right foot in, reach back, and grab that with that right hand, giving that right hip a nice, deep, deep stretch. So essentially, you're breathing into where you feel the source of stimulation and sensation. Where the mind goes, the energy flows. Now right leg back, right arm up to the sky, little bend in that left knee. Float step back, warrior two. Reverse that warrior, inhale. And then vinyasa, come back to a plank. Pause and hold there. Feet together side by side. Spin onto the outer edge of the left foot. Right arm comes up. Remember, this is where you can drop your bottom knee down or lift the leg up or reach back and grab that foot for a little strength and a little bit of balance. Challenging your capacity to stay in that inner state of mental equanimity. Regardless of what's going on around you externally, you're in control of what's happening inside of you internally. Right leg back, right arm up, inhale. Right hand to the ground, exhale. 3 yogi style push-ups. Inhale, lower, chaturanga. Exhale, push-up plank. Inhale, 2 more. Exhale, rise, strong core. Inhale, last chance. Exhale, push up. Hold there for the inhale. Lower down, defy gravity, exhale. Inhale, cobra, sip that deep air in. Exhale back, down dog. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And then out the mouth, exhale, let it go. Almost there, you guys. Inhale, stretch back. Exhale, walker spring. Top of the mat. Flat back inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend the knees. Squat back. Chair pose, and it's a win-win. We get some yoga. We celebrate an organization that gives back, that fights extreme poverty. Hands to prayer position in front of our heart. And isn't what this time of year is all about? The true spirit of generosity. Left elbow, outer right knee, right thigh. Little chair twist. Hands draw back. Heart reaches forward and out. Right ribs roll to the sky. And you give that one last squeeze goodbye. And then back to chair. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Right elbow, outer left knee, left thigh. Parivrita, Utkatasana. Give that a little squeeze. And then back to chair. Now from here, bend the knees, sit back a little deeper. Bend the knees, sit back a little deeper. Bend the knees until you can sit all the way down onto your hips and lift your legs. Reach through the arms. And now we are in the boat. Let's pump the boat. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale up 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Now hold there. Bring the hands together. Interlace all the fingers but the indexes. Twist to the right. Couple of breaths there. So when you feel the fire, can you embrace it? Because what you resist persists. What you embrace, you move through with grace. Now twist all the way over to the other side. Getting into those side abdominals. Getting into those obliques. Beautiful. Now reach those arms forward. Give it one last little reach. Cross the legs. Roll over. And then jump back. Chaturanga. And then cobra up dog inhale. And then down dog exhale. This one should feel good. Right leg up inhale. Pigeon pose. Right foot flows forward towards the top of the mat. Left leg long behind you. And then allow your torso to drape out over that front. Right shin, right leg. Pigeon pose. Good job, you guys. Slow that breath back down. And allow your right hip to get a nice deep hip stretch. There was a Zen master one afternoon that was teaching about this theme of generosity. And at the end of his short talk, one of his students, a businessman, raised his hand. And he said, generosity sounds great in the spiritual dimensions of life, but in business, if you're generous, you're going to fail. The Zen master looked at the businessman. He held up his hand and he clenched it to a fist. And he asked the businessman, he said, if my hand were always like this, how would you describe it? The businessman said, I would describe it as being stuck or crippled. And then the Zen master opened his hand and he said, what if my hand was always open like this? How would you describe it? The businessman once again said, I would describe it as being stuck or crippled. The Zen master said, you see, when you understand that the hand opens and closes, that all things in this world expand and contract, it makes you a better business person, a better spouse, a better human being, because then you understand the balance between generosity and reciprocity, the balance of giving and the balance of receiving. So many people move through life just thinking about all that they can get and all that they can take, without understanding the importance of generosity and living in abundance consciousness. From here, ease your way all the way up onto the hands, tuck the left toes underneath, thread the right leg all the way up and back, open up that right hip, and then flip dog. So lean into that left hand, lift up through that belly, reach that right arm forward and out. One last inhale, reach. And then exhale, right hand rolls back around, right foot comes back around, down dog. Left leg lifts up as you inhale. Pigeon on the other side. Slide that right knee, right leg back. And allow that torso to drape out over that front left leg. So there was some research that was done out of Emory University. And what they discovered was that when somebody commits an act of kindness, an act of generosity, that the areas in the brain that are associated with happiness and our reward systems, they light up as if they actually were receiving the kindness or the generosity. And they created a term for this, which is called the helper's high. When you help someone in need, not only do they benefit, but you also benefit. You feel the high of it, the high of giving, the high of generosity. A few more breaths there. Beautiful. Go ahead and ease your way all the way back up onto the hands. Tuck the right toes underneath. Draw the right leg up and back. Open up that left hip. And then flip your dog upside down. Lifting up through the belly. Reaching out to that left arm. One last inhale there. And then exhale, left hand comes back around, back to a down dog. In our last down dog of this practice, take an inhale, stretch back, deepen in, and then release the knees down, crawl the knees forward, cross the feet behind you, and then release down onto your back. Hug your knees into the belly, cactus the arms open, allow the knees to twist over to the left. If you want, you can rest your left hand on the outer right knee as that right shoulder blade anchors down. And then bring the knees back up to neutral. Same thing to the other side. Allow the knees to twist over to the right. And of course, we all know that you can't give what you don't have to give. So every time you get onto your yoga mat, this is an opportunity to give back to yourself, to recharge, to replenish, to fill up your energetic cup so that it's overflowing. And then that spirit of generosity can flow boundlessly without limits. And again, that balance between giving and receiving, generosity and reciprocity. Both knees all the way back up. Curl the forehead up to the knees. Give that whole body one last big squeeze as you inhale. Shavasana on the exhale. Release down onto your back. Open your legs, open your arms out, close the eyes. And take one last deep inhale through the nose. And then out the mouth, exhale, let it go. From here, take a deeper inhale through the nose. And out the mouth, exhale, let it go. Bring the legs together side by side. Reach the arms up over your head. Stretch back to the arms as you interlace the fingers, turn those palms inside out. Stretch forward through the feet, through the toes. And then reach the hands forward, grab the shins, draw your knees, draw your thighs into your belly. And then gently rock and roll your way up to a last final comfortable cross-legged seated position. Bring the hands to prayer position in front of your chest. Sit up tall, slightly bow the forehead down. The poet Khalil Gibran said that a man's true wealth is the good he does in the world. Give gratitude to your practice today for inspiring you to embrace the growth, the challenge, and to allow that spirit of generosity, kindness, and compassion to spill out through all that you think, all that you say, and all that you do. Thank you for your practice. Namaste. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this special live YouTube today. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a comment down below and let me know how it was. Again, this class was in celebration of the organization, A Life You Can Save. So right now, when you sign up for an Interdimension annual membership, we will donate half of those proceeds to helping this organization that helps to combat extreme poverty. So it's a win-win for you, and it's a win-win for those in need. Thank you for putting your yoga practice into action off of the mat. Our next live will be January 1st, so keep an eye out for that. We will be celebrating my new program coming out on Interdimension as well. More details about that program will be coming out soon. Thank you again for being a part of this YouTube community and sharing your practice. Always an honor and always a pleasure. Have a great holidays. Much health, much wealth, much love to you. Namaste.